Secondary growth. Primary growth is elongation of plant, the growth which is occurring at roots and shoot tips, but increase in girth is known as secondary growth, and the tissues involved are lateral meristem, vascular cambium and cork cambium. Vascular cambium, it is that meristematic layer of tissues which cuts vascular tissues, xylem and phloem. They, you can see in the diagram, intravascular cambium plus medullary rays, they together forms cambial rings, and this intravascular cambium is nothing but it is the region between, or you can see the compact space between primary phloem and primary xylem. Activity of cambial ring. When this cambial ring so formed, here you have seen that intravascular cambium plus medullary rays lead towards the formation of cambial rings. Now when this cambial ring will become active, if it is cutting off towards the pith, secondary xylem will be formed, and if it is cutting out or cutting upwards towards the periphery, secondary phloem will be formed. It is seen that it is more active towards the interior, that is towards the pith. Hence, more of secondary xylem is produced and less of secondary phloem is produced. You can see in the diagram how cortex is there, primary phloem, primary xylem is there, medullary rays are there, and how they are showing secondary growth, that is formation of secondary phloem, secondary xylem, medullary rays, etc. Springwood and autumn wood. Cambium is more active in spring, hence it makes large xylary vessels which are wide, and this is known as springwood. Cambium is less active in autumn, and thus it produces narrow as well as small xylary vessels, and it is known as autumn wood. Heartwood and sapwood. Due to deposition of certain organic compounds like gums, oils, aromatic compounds, tannin, etc., the wood becomes dark in color, it becomes hard, durable, resistant to insects and pests. It is usually made up of dead elements and highly lignified cell walls, and it is responsible for the mechanical support of the plant. It does not helps in conduction of water and minerals, and this is known as heartwood. Whereas sapwood is lighter in color, it is present on the peripheral region, it conducts waters and minerals and is known as sapwood.